Hello, welcome back to Train Simulator. Where we're going on the Free County corner. Free County corner. Got the wrong HUD up. Go away. Thank you. Hello there, and welcome to the Free County corner route. My name is not Thomas, and I will be looking over your shoulder today on your first open the doors and start boarding. We're scheduled the depart here at 10 o'clock, and we are now on the island of Lindau. Oh, we're in Germany at the moment. We're on S-bahn Vorarlberg. I haven't got a clue what the heck that noise is, but we haven't got any safety systems to worry about, so we can't turn on anything. So I'm pressing the buttons and nothing's working, and also I can't move the A at the RSB. So we won't be worrying about driving with any of that for once. So really, yeah, it is actually. Oh, it is as well. It is actually. Well, I say most of it. Did we actually go the whole way down to Pedens? Or more than Pedens? It's in Ostal down there. And down there. I'm curious, where is Pedens? Don't know, it's somewhere. Oh, should have just done that. Down there. One coming in. What are we on anyway? We are on a bunch of IC carriages here. Old school IC carriages at Schomburg. Anyway. So like I said, this is my first time I've actually touched this road. Is that a cab car on the back of it? Oh, it is as well. Anyway. Let's get out of it. What are we doing anyway? Stopping at Pedens. Ockham, Honnen, Gez, Honnen, Fudich, Fezik, Nerzigberg, and Pedens. I've mispronounced all of those places. Yeah, we can go. And it's about, what, 50 minutes? It will probably be slightly longer because I'm probably going to take some screenshots here and there. We don't really need to stay inside the cab. I know this route apparently isn't that good on Steam, sales wise, but a lot of people. As I said, there's no safety systems, so we can spend as much time out of the cab as we so wish. And it's a standard scenario as well, so we won't be losing any points for being late. But watch me attempt to press page up or page down in a minute. And the buttons actually do anything as well, so. There. off we go into Austria. You know what? Might as well start it off, aren't I? Because that doesn't look like a bad shot. With a bunch of flowers in the corner. Off the screen. Hopefully. Well, that's done the screenshot sound. Thank you. Here you go. Anyway. I won't need to violate the horn because that's going to be a hideous one-word more sounds. Hello, bit of lag as it loads up the next section of the map. On the day that I'm doing this, I don't know when this will be going out. We've just had the update for the Konark timetable. I'm not that impressed by it now. Now, that's all I will say is because I'm probably going to do a quick video after this on TSW. As an update video as well, which I will probably be posting straight away onto the channel. In the air, customs are used to check freight trains that are crossing into the Austrian-Germany border. These days, customs are no longer borders anymore. This is a real use to a small freight. Obviously, that area there. I thought that signal was mine then, but it's facing the wrong way. We're stopping at the station. We're stopping at this station in. Use the 150-metre markers above the track as your guide where to stop. They are relevant markers for you the length of the train. So 150. Mental that brain. Back to the Konark. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a video, but I really once again, just because I know this ain't going out till probably afterwards. It's only on Steam, not on Epic Games, not on console yet. It does say in the post it'll be later, but so at least it's not PC users getting it, but not, and consoles not. So it's not in that sense a sort of job, because that would be a download, as it were, deep take. By this point that this probably comes out, the update might be out. Well, I may as well. I will say, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Don't expect anything from my channel for the update timetable because I won't be doing anything on it. And probably about 90, none of the ambassadors probably will. No, actually, they probably might actually. I don't know, actually, no, because I don't think any of them, apart from Trains and Driver, has actually got. But anyway, welcome to Austria. We'll keep following the lake until we hit Gdańsk. It's the capital of the most western province of Austria, Vorarlberg. We know that's from S-bahn Vorarlberg. You can also read that. Over we go. If this game actually had anything to do with neutral sections, which it doesn't, we don't have to worry. What's the 60s coming up? In the distance. let's go. I haven't actually even got Konarken as well on Steam, so I won't be able to do it either. For Train Sim World. I've only got both Island Line routes, Peninsula Corridor and Sherman Hill. And Notting Training Centre. And that's it. If you're all curious on that one. Hello, Bidens. I haven't drove S-bahn Vorarlberg for ages. Or people walking around. Definitely a lot of people populated around. It's probably more than what's on TSW. The lag's a lot worse as well. Anyway. I think that Talent 1's now on this one, due if it was only just by TSW DSC's standards. Anyway. Nothing back, let's get out of it. There's a lot of detail, that's why it's lagging like absolutely crazy. Brian Fro's around Dewey. You only know that reference from Drive Train Sim World. So what was it, 150 we stopped by now? Say this route is very laggy for how much detail there is for how old the route is, I should say. So there is at least one DLC for this route, and also not a nice scenario pack if I'm correctly. We got hiding behind one of those balls though. Is that a triple one? There's a train that's not on TSW. I've probably stopped a bit too far forward, but oh well. Ooh, didn't mean that. Is it 110 of them? It's 130, isn't it? Before you bug off. Was it 151? What's over here? Looks like a blue 101. Cheers. It's ready for the driving compartment. Push pull. Don't think it's going to Seagan, I don't think so. That's definitely an old coach, but out of the standardsness now. But so that's Segan, that's Views Ignored. Then it would be coach and Stockwell. Crikey, that's old then. Anyway, let's get out of here. Take it none of them are moving AI, are they? Oh, there's a nice sea cone up. 111 by the looks of it. Oh, just turn the darn mouse off. Thank you. Time distance speed up as we go 11 kilometers now. Oh, we can put some speed into it as well now, I think. I guarantee the next pop-up will be for the junction off to Switzerland. Someone's nicked the pylons. That man for speed and we're not moving points. Does the number brake actually work? That's handy. I can tell you something, I don't think this route is accurate. Doesn't look the same to what's on DSW. What's DSW? Shut off. We're approaching the large freight station of Wolfsburg. Wolfhard. It will form a cargo route in Austria Railways into the West trains in many different countries. Come through here and the government just approved plans to double its size. Go away. Anyway. Hello there. Train rate, go away. So where freight services quite often start and end on DSW. So in other words, this will be when it was smaller than what it is now. Next stop is Dun, the largest city in the area, gateway for many tourists through striking in the Alps. Apart from charming town centre, it also has a cable car running up the mountain with a restaurant made of glass palace right over the cliff of the mountain. Not as spectacular as what's over Salzburg, which is the Eagle's Nest. I won't say who had it as their house at one point. I don't think YouTube will like me. So in that sense, you know if you know or not. Oh, run inside caravan. Bye-bye. Can I get a Doppler? Anyway, as we approach the signal, the string of wonder shows a green and orange, which means an upcoming signal will show us down to 60 kph. Better And yes, I'm just using dynamic brakes. Past 120 what I've probably went a bit early. Because it'd be the signal the signal before the station. So it won't be on that one, it'll be on the next one. We just need the talent ones really on this route now, but they are pro ones, so I need to remember how to drive the double ones again. Hello lag. That's it loads up in front. 3, 2, 1.
Zug beeinflusst.
Well, that's got PZB decides it wants to work for once on this route. So I wonder then if that would allow us to have that on posted. No RFB for us today. Hello, lag. Those mountains look hideous because it's not light on. If that now says I'm speeding and it says 60, I'll be happy.
Zug beeinflusst.
Shut up. That is a strange C for PZB. But it's not a marker down until there, is it? Oh well. That'll do. So when's the next day train? Seriously, because I haven't seen. There's a freight train going up. What's that I see shoved up in here? Anyway. Can't actually see it down there. It's funny if you could. Anyway. Touch any of that? No. I can touch the pentagon pan up and stuff, and that's it. Oh, we can go. Touch the sand, and that's once again that's it. Obviously the brakes, horns over. Can't open the windows, can't open doors up. No, behind don't open up. No point even looking at the screens. Anyway. Let's get out of it. The old 101 sounds. police from nothing. Right, anyway, only got stops to be actually out. It was at 10, almost halfway. So we've got the route introduction part 2 at some point today. After that, as well, we've got Long Island, a choosing to swing, Medical Augsburg, and Notting Hill Link. And I'm speeding like hell. Not anymore. Oh, you are moving. Next stop will be Hobbins, a small town right next to the mountains. In an ancient mythology, Hobbins appears in the Nürnberg ring story. It's so-called a brutal ground of a big treasure, even through there no proof of the myth. It is true, many people, equipment, materials, metal detectors and expensive gear come here every year in search of also, they don't go and try and find more modern freight logos for it. You know, if you know that one as well, dovetail forums, in one that someone's put up about myths about dovetail. So I had to join in and put they've got that the South doesn't exist anymore. Oh my god, that was a lot of lining up in summer. Something which I will say is if you don't actually know too much about perhaps the routes, especially if you've not got a clue what you do with German stuff, will be the best way to go for it. Oh, it's along this section there's people on TSW. It can also coast itself down. As it keeps lagging around as well. Well, we braked a bit hard, but so, just thought of this, pretty much, this is take the S-bahn Vorarlberg, it's the first train simulator route that was also technically in Austria, like it is with Train Sim World. Because I don't think there was any other routes out before this, before Austria, because S-bahn didn't come out until afterwards, and that's a hovering site and stuff, so it's a long route, this is now, but you can probably tell by the scenery. and the fact that there is no safety systems technically activated, apart from one that's decided it wants to be AWS. Oh, there's one about to non-stop himself through the platform. I want to sit in here and watch it fly by. And I was going to say Segan on the back of it. Oh well. Get a decent screenshot. Anyway. Move myself. That's better. I'm not there. Anyway. I wouldn't say that the Cone Arkin's a good. That is good. That is just on Steam. I agree on that one. Never hold up a Chinese train. Next stop is going to control the landmark remains a very old castle in the hills surrounding the town. It was built in 1311. The play important role. I didn't read that fully. Anyway. Yeah, they're not going to come out in time and say what is on 8th gen consoles if they haven't planned stuff for console. Anyway, that's the Cone Arkin timetable. Hello, another neutral section which doesn't bother me. Let's get some speed up before we have to slow down again. Anyway. That's my speed before we go to stations. Say this, but this is rough. Very rough. That is very some glitchy scenery in the distance. And just throw the anchor out the side of the train, I don't mind. Hello, number 101 Hall F-right train. Have a look around to see if I can see a castle. massive as well, which I highly doubt it. Come on, stop them. Okay. Zoom out. Let's see here. Any sign of a castle anyway? Nope. Awful scenery down that way. Right, look down that way. Actually, I think I might be in this pretty much in the spot there where we should stop actually. Anyway. That one looks like it's about to fly through us, so. Anyway, off we trot. Or should I say, I've got to try and calm my too much. Rushing up to 160 because it's at 150, come on. So we're now over halfway, pretty much. So now we're leaving the underland, lowland of the Rhine Valley. And we're now entering Upperland. Upperland. I mispronounced that, I think. Oh no, I'm speeding again. Hello, Tom. As we now can speed our way to Rankville. So this one's the Austrian side. So in other words, the route introduction number 2 probably on the Swiss side. Even though this is called Free County Corner, it spends more time in Austria than Germany or any other country. But I suppose it's in three countries, so it's Austria, Switzerland, and obviously Germany. Germany, you're not in it for that long. So, yeah. I could use that hill power slow down. Which I'm probably going to say is probably not going to face it. It probably will, but I'll let you look. All I get is loads of palm trees in front. I don't think there'd be a train spotting one this week either. Less likely now because that cone update. Not that much. Another fast service going to burst us. Stop. So what we still got? We've got Friedrich, Friedrichs, Nubisburn, and then Verdens. Boo, 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 Verdens. And off we trot. Oh, Johnny. PlayStation has a system update. Next station is Froggot, which is a beautiful medieval city. Lots of cobblestone streets and nice old buildings from above the station. You can see Gothenburg Castle, a beautiful stone building that hosts a museum of a famous restaurant. Serves the biggest renal schnitzel that you could ever imagine. Proper renal schnitzel's pork. There, I said it. Not the monstrosity which they seem to do as well. The chicken versions.
Zug beeinflusst.
Down to 60 we go. Going off again. I wonder if they did actually model the castle. I don't know. Guess it no, because I can't see anything. Around. Technically, I'm not that speed in the game would want me to. Why the heck is there 363 parts in Cardiff? It's a 364. Still wise when I've been parked up there. Anyway. So they definitely don't use that in Austria. A diesel like that anyway. As far as I've seen anyway. Although 101 that hasn't got its lights on. One thing about these brakes, god awful. Say, does it have a... That way must be just a buffer stop. Yeah, it is. I wonder what they've done down there. What one has to run around this stop there? Oh, unless that's the car swap there. It was talking about thinking of it. Anyway, there's no point of rushing because it's 60. There's some parts in that tunnel by the looks of it. Because of that mark that's on the side. Anyway. I'm having that as a screenshot. There isn't anything though. The haze looks like. That's the flipping map there is. Oh no, there is something in the sun. It's got like 1 for 3. Tide. It might be reflective. So we left the Rhine Valley and now we're in the area called Wagyu. You may notice the mountains are greater higher, valleys are narrow. This is the last stretch of our journey before we run out of valleys and the route starts to climb upward into the mountains. I wonder if the scenario pack that was done for this will give any services in Chrome. And yes, I said services. But you need marketplace stuff as well for funding. Pardon me. going to try and finish this now, not take any more screenshots. Challenge accepted. Doesn't mean I'm probably going to keep my eye on the screen though. Unfortunately, in 1633, a large fire destroyed almost the entire place. Today it's a quiet town during the winter months. It's obviously frequently busy. I didn't read the rest of it. Anyway, hopefully you did. I really do wonder what I'm going to call this video while I'm doing this. You'll know by now. You know what I mean. I will do part 2 for the route introduction as well. Route's introduction for the route introduction. And then we'll probably go from there on having other runs as well in the future. These next segments great. Throw the anchor off the train yet again. Hello. I caught me having a choke cough anyway. Or should I say, as I coughed my guts out of my system. Anyway. stop then. Oh, admit how bad is that? Hang the local off, that's not that bad. Hovering signs there again. Yeah, I like the 2D texture of an underground passageway. From this angle, it does look like it goes down. From that angle, it does as well. Until you go down here, it's a flat texture. Anyway. Off we go to Bidens. In 10 kilometres, which will probably eat up very quickly. And I'm not kidding, we probably will. Give me track side, you stupid thing. Track side, my own way. Our next and final stops will be Bidens, where it makes the end of the main route and beginning the mountain pass. The Bidens is the home of Milka, Austria's largest chocolate producer. The large factory sits right at the town's edge and is widely blown the right direction, which holds Mount Fresh made chocolate. Oh, crikey. Don't go there if you've got diabetes. Anyway. Sorry if I've just offended anyone for saying that. Anyway. The milk is very lovely. Especially as you can now get it here in the UK as well. Oh, anyway, don't really count. Nothing. Anyway, like I said, we've already eaten up already 5 kilometres worth. Hello, lad. I might not do part 2 straight after this in terms of videos, but it will come out. And I might do perhaps Long Island, or I don't know what. Beforehand. So we're approaching our final stops. Let's take a short break before we take over Eurocity from Zurich and drive it up the mountains. I hope you've enjoyed the trip so far. So if I quickly look at that, so where does the Swiss one end up? Grosshatch. So where was it the Austrian side gets to go to? Goes to St. Anton. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but back drive.
Zug beeinflussen.
Yeah, we better get down. missing pylons. The next signal is apparently red according to that. Until I see otherwise, then it's red. Is that the red signal? Nothing's working if I tap, so... Track 5. Cleared it in and red, given that a sign. Yeah, I think it was me and the one down there. And the way it didn't bug me or anything, so yeah. Welding. Oh, what'll do? So I wonder where local is. It's one of those buildings anyway. What we've got parked up apart from a load of BR101s. BR101, diesel shunter. Nothing else too interesting, another 101. Anyway. So let's get into pretend where we are stopping for the service. So thank you very much for travelling on S-bahn Vorarlberg on TSC. I just had to do that. Well, we better stop because we're not going anywhere after that because there's a pair of buffers. So this service probably turns around the O's back. If it was real life. AKA runs around. Anyway. Grab that one there because we stopped anyway. I said I wasn't going to take any more. Oh well. So. I will be probably saying I'm going to leave it there then, guys. So, train spotting's gone out the window this week because I'm going to have to go. I'm going to jump on TSW and deal with Train Sim World News for Copenhagen and put the disappointment out to everyone again. That hasn't read the thing yet. Anyway, so there we go. I can still hear that. I can hear the sound again. If you're curious, it is the BR101 in black, BR101 in red, BR101 in silver, 143. Apparently that's red. That looks more like a pinky colour. The 294 and the BR200, which you get within drivability anyway for the route. So, and that is the all scenarios, so that includes the official anything that was on there for career mode. Not career mode, workshop. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more great content. And I will see you in the next one. So, once again, thank you very much for watching and have an awesome day. Hit the notification button and hit the subscribe button. very much, thank you very much, please. It will be very kind, and it